What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Swiss Tuned. Today we're pulling the engine and the transmission out of the STI. Stay tuned. Christmas came early! No, just kidding. This is the engine hoist, and these are the wheel dollies that I'm going to use to move the transmission around. So I'm going to unpack these real quick, and then let's get to work.
Collide, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'll surrender it. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make.
So I'm almost ready to pull this engine out. Here's my thought. I have an engine here and the transmission down there, so the center of mass should be somewhere in the middle, maybe closer to the engine, but around here seems like a reasonable location. So I have one strap going twice down and around, and I'll show you down below how it looks. But I have one strap double wrapped over here, and then I have another strap going to the front to the AC bracket. Now I know this is a pretty secure place to hang the engine from because it has so many bolts and it all goes straight to the block. I'm not a big fan of using the intake manifold. Anyways, that's how I'm gonna do it. And last time I actually forgot to remove the steering linkage, which I just did right now. And one more thing is the transmission fluid dipstick. If you don't want to break it, take it out because it's pretty long and it tends to get hooked on the transmission tunnel. So yep, that's out. I loosened the strut towers, they're hand tight. That's ready to go. And the brakes I haven't done yet, but I'm not sure if I should undo them here or right behind the calipers. I'm thinking the calipers so that I can leave the brake lines to the car and don't mess with them, don't risk to break them. That should be safer for me. Now I'll show you the setup under the car. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see this, but there's my gearbox and my subframe is right here. So what I've done is I've strapped the gearbox behind this thing so that I can have maximum support on the back of this gearbox. Then another strap goes right above of the subframe and the steering rack, and that should hold most of the weight. And then my other strap is on top holding the engine. Now I realize that 3 straps isn't exactly ideal, so what I'm gonna do is use a regular jack underneath the transmission so that I can control the tilt of the engine and the transmission together as they come down, and that should allow me to drop them pretty safely on the ground. So yeah, wish me luck. There it is, finally out of the car. Everything went really good. I didn't forget any lines, didn't forget any cables, which is surprising for the first time pulling the engine and the transmission at once. But yeah, everything went just as it should. And the engine is in really good condition actually. I couldn't find any leaking head gasket or valve covers. As you can see here, it's really clean. And considering all the rust on the rest of the chassis, it's quite surprising, but that's good. So yeah, quick walk around of the parts, but so far I'm super stoked with the results, and this thing should be ready to put in there in no time. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm so happy that we got the engine out of the car with no issues whatsoever. I did not expect that to happen, but that's great. Everything that's left on the car are pretty much the interior and everything in the rear. I'll attack the rear next time. And until then, if you like the video, please like it, subscribe, share it. And if you want to see content before it comes to YouTube, check me out on Instagram, SwissTuned. I always post stories and videos. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Peace out.